Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Sue. So I am live on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be good. And yes, I like to sew with my apron on because I don't know. I just feel like I'm a little bit more productive when I have my apron on, whether I'm working in the shop or um, doing chores in the house. Good morning, Sunday. So, you guys, I need to work on this wholesale order that I have going on, and I am just kind of like slightly showing a little bit just because this is a wholesale order that I'm working on. I'm starting to, um, I'm working in my shop to get the wholesale aspect of sewing and some of the products that I might be offering as wholesale. So I am working on this particular order of tote bags, and I just thought, let me just go live while I work on this, and just kind of like whether I'm talking or not, but just kind of work with you guys. Um, And just in case you are new and you don't know who I am, my name is Nairo. I am the owner of HSSbyNairo, or also known as Hooked Stitch by Stitch. And sometimes I just come live and I just chit chat and I work with you guys um, as I'm working. I don't exactly know what to say. I just know that I need to work. So if you guys have to like work or whatnot, feel free to just kind of work along with me. I am your co-worker for the next hour. I'm only going to be alive for 1 hour, and let's just work together. And let me see, do I have my coffee? If you have your choice of drink, have it. Have it around because I know I do. In the meantime, can you guys tell me you can if you can hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me well. I am going to be working with my serger, which is actually right next to me, like right here. I When I'm working with my serger, I sew standing up. When if I ever have to switch over to the sewing machine, I then will sit. It's more comfortable for me to sew when I'm sitting and serge when I'm standing. That's bizarre, I know, but good morning, Maria. You're at work, but I'll be listening as long as I can. Sounds awesome. Is there anyone else? What is everyone else doing? Maria, you are working. And what is everyone else doing? I'm already like getting hot and I just started. Literally 5 minutes. And I'm already hot. But that's okay. The fan is right next to the surgery machine and it's on. I always have to have a fan on. Always, always. There has to be a way that we can get YouTube to like be okay with creators having music playing that is acceptable when they are live. Because like for example, I will be honest. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of like relevant talking. Probably just a lot of rambling. I promise you, I am going to. You're gonna see me in my element. Meaning, I talk to myself at random when I'm working, when I'm doing all the things. La Belle Petite. Hello, Char. Hey, hey, I'm at work. Hello, hello. Good morning. Nice to see you. I am going to be working on a tote bag tutorial. I have done them in the past. I'm not sure if they're still in my on the page or not because I went through a era that I kind of deleted and so much from my channel. But I will take a look at that because I'm not really sure. But either way, whether I have it or not, I'm going to but I'm still gonna go ahead and make a new tutorial, a more updated one. If it is there, then it'll just be a more updated one. As my skills in sewing and serging have improved over time. So I will be making a tote bag tutorial. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to make two of them. One is going to be more kid friendly. I have my friend's daughter. She is very young and she is interested in learning how to sew. So, with that said, um, they have been asking me to see if I can recommend a video, and I mean, I have so many that I can recommend, but I think it'll be like super special for her if she sees Titi Nairo like have a video almost super geared to her specifically. But I know it can benefit a lot of young crafters. So I am going to work on that. I don't really know what the top is. So I'm trying to figure out if it matters because there's writing this way, there's writing that way, this way, and that way. So what looks better, this way? This way? Or this way? I don't think it matters, but with my brain and the way that my vision is attracting certain words here, I think that I'm going to say that this is going to be it. And then See, I don't. So love, love, love is this way, and then be true to yourself is that way. I think. Oh, this is bothering me. This is bothering me. Okay, okay. We're gonna do a little something here. Let's measure. So this is 18.75, and this one is 20. So it's either this way or this way. I need my ancestors to like show up for me right now. Tell me, tell me, guide me, and tell me which way. Because this is bothering me. Okay, so for this one, we are going to we're gonna do it this way because I like the word brave to be like that center spot and it to look the right way. So this side is gonna be on that side. And then for this side, y'all gotta give me a minute before I look up because love is what's speaking to me here. So we're going to, and then be good at being happy is looking straight at me, and strong women is reading the right way here. So this is the top. This is the top. See? The ancestors, just talk to them. They'll always guide you the right way. Okay, let me catch up. Okay. Hello, hello. How many totes are you making? Maria says or asks. I don't know. Um, I have lots and lots and lots and lots of fabric. So the way that this specific commission, the details are worked around is we don't know. It's just basically on how much I can get out of the material that was sent to me. So I'm going to assume I'm I'm trying to kind of do a little competition against myself, and I actually included my daughters on this. I was like, okay, how much do you think I can get out of this? Um, and they said that I can probably get 12, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna get closer to 16, but we don't know. I cannot do tijeras. I need the rotary cutter. So my cutting board was the whole table, and I had to cut it down. You can kind of see this is the cutting board that I have, and it was the whole table. But it's almost, I want to say at this point, it's about nine slash, it's anywhere between 9 and 11 years old because it's when I first started not only sewing, but I first started all the things. And all of the edges were like cut right through. I don't replace these as often as people probably should. I don't know. I have no idea. But all of the edging was like completely cut through. As a matter of fact, I have like, oh no, I moved it. I have this other piece, which is the, let me see. And it's like completely cut through. It's all taped up because as you can see, it's just like all taped up. So, and then a lot of this here is also like cut through, like in the middle. So I cut it. And I just kept like a big piece that I can kind of like work with. And I'm not gonna get a new mat until like none of the pieces work. This works so far, but there are parts that it's just easier to get to get the scissors. If I had to do a little bit more of a precision cut, then I definitely. Oh my god. Y'all saw that? What's on my reaction? My heart is like coming out of my nose right now. Oh my god. The cutting mat like slid down wherever it was, and it just scared me. I'm so sorry. But anyways, the point is, yeah, you guys know what I'm trying to say or where I was going with that. Let me see. Hi Tina, good morning. I am clearly like way behind. Show us the fabric. We can probably help. See, I'm so far behind. Let's see. Chanting, show us the fabric. Show us the fabric. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Janet. It's been a while. Nice to see you. So nice to see you. Elise, I kind of regret giving away my sewing machine. Didn't think I would use it, but you give me inspiration to make my own coasters. Elise, oh my God. Thank you so much for telling me that because that totally fills my heart. Um, Coasters is actually one of my absolute favorite um, products to create myself. It really is. And for so long, I did what I like to call vanilla. It was square, square, square. And that was it. And I never really ventured outside of a square or a rectangle. And recently I started making shapes with the heart and the flower, and I am so in love. And I mean, I have always really enjoyed making the coasters with squares, and that's always like that will never die in me because the square might be vanilla, but then the fabric colors and the patterns and whatever that is, and then you can embroider on them, you can add vinyl to them, you can do so much creative touches to just a square. And now that I have entered into like shapes, I mean, coasters are just so much fun. It really truly is. Yes, I am going to be making the heart in like with whatever fabric I have. Like literally, I cannot wait to make more. So, I forgot. I think how many do I have here? I actually have two, four. So this is two bags. I am going to make these squared on the bottom, and I'm gonna do a little something that is probably not the best advice, but I am not going to iron. This is the liner. It's just a plain orange, and I am not going to iron all those really annoying lines. I think it'll be okay. So this is the bottom, and I am going to square it off. But I am not gonna make and I'm gonna go into all these details whenever I do the tutorial. But all of the tote bags that I'm gonna be making, they're kind of gonna, I don't know. I was given a little bit of a creative freedom to figure out whether they're gonna be lined, not lined. They obviously do want lined, um, but it's just gonna be like a mixture. So I'm just gonna I'm weird, y'all. I'm supposed to be working a lot. I said I was not gonna be talking a lot, but here I am talking a lot anyways. And that's just how it is with me, right? Like I say I don't talk a lot and then I do. But anyways, so I am a very weird, maybe not weird. So take away the word weird and you fill in the blank, but I'm going to use the word weird. I'm a weird crafter, right? And I know for sure that there's a lot more of you out there that share very similar feelings in this regards, but I kind of let the material speak to me. So, like, yes, I have a project in mind. Yes, I'm working on whatever it is. Yes, there might be a pattern that I'm following. But at the same time, I also kind of just allow the material to speak to me. And what I mean by that is, in the case of the tote bags, where I'm going to square them off so that they can either stand, they're not going to stand on their own because these are going to be, foldable, put in your pocket and go shop with these tote bags, or use it as a purse or whatever it is, but they're not going to stand on their own. And I that's basically the only thing I know for like concrete information. That means that when I square the bottom, they can be a wide bottom, they could be thin bottom, they could be like all sorts of different sizes. And that's kind of the decision that I'm going to make when I'm on the moment with the material. So with this particular tote bag, which I am going to be making two of them. Is it two of them? One. I'm gonna make one, two. No, I think I could make four. I might be able to make more, but anyways, one at a time. Um, with these two that I'm working with, I am going to. I'm gonna make a thin boxed bottom. So, and I need to write this down so that as I'm working, I keep track of how many I'm doing. So I'm gonna just number them as I go. So this is number one. I am going to grab a pen. I probably shouldn't do this either. I'm not a professional. You guys are gonna be able to tell this very soon. I don't use fabric markers or anything like that. If I don't have them, it's okay. I don't stress it because it's probably gonna be cut off anyways, right? Like totally fine. So I'm just using a regular pen. Your order is arriving. Oh, cool. Um, I'm just I think I'm gonna do one. With the amount of talking that I've been doing, I'm probably gonna only do one tote bag with you guys. I wish that this um block here, I kind of wish, and I might do this myself, that the center had little holes. I might grab my husband's tools and just kind of drill a hole because that would be so great if I can just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is one. And then I am going to do two. That's good enough. I think that's good. Let's make the lines. And then I'm going to make the lines on this side too. So tote number bag is boxed, and I did 1 inch by 2 inches. I like to start with my liner when I'm doing the bags because liners are typically um, solid colors. And if I mess up with a solid color, it's okay. I can do it again. I can, chances are that I can replace that solid color with my eyes closed versus, say, the outer layer where it might be sold out or it might be harder to get or whatever it is, the situation. So I I always start with my liner, and it's gonna look like this. Dun, dun, dun. Hola, Juana. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hi, Lisa. Hello, hello. Good morning, Nikita. I was like, I always say your screen name. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so I already did this. So now I'm gonna kind of clear all this mess to the side and we're going to sew this together. I like to start with the sides. So in this case, this side is already like um it's already folded, and technically I should have had the folded edge on the bottom, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Yes, I technically shouldn't I don't know how to say words. I technically don't have to sew this side, but I am. Um I don't know why I am. I think it's just out of habit, I guess, but I am. It might get like really loud for a minute, but it is a serger, so it's not gonna be long. When it comes to my serger thread, um, I'm using white for everything, so I don't change my thread. I am. That's why I'm only going to um that's why I'm only going to be live a total of 1 hour. Hang on, because I think I did my measurement wrong. So I'm only gonna be here for like half hour, and then I'm gonna go over because I'm her moderator, so I have to be there. I did this wrong. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I am not mad. I am not mad. I did it opposite. I needed to make the opposite. That makes no sense. I don't know how to describe what I just did, but it's okay. It's totally okay. It's gonna be okay. And I technically was making a bigger bag than what the measurements that I had spoken um about in the commission. Because again, I have that creative freedom in that little bit there, but this particular one was going to be bigger. So technically, I'm still good because you'll see what I mean. I'll show you. I'll show you. So because I did it opposite, I cut it in the opposite dimension when I am, and maybe I shouldn't have sewn the bottom first, but anyways. So now I'm trying to like spread them so that I can like sew it together, and it's not. Look how like funny. If you can you probably can't see it, but it's like very funny looking because I did this too small. And I technically can kind of like still like, because on my serger I have the blade on, so I technically can still sew it together. Because say that I would have been on my sewing machine, I would be sewing about a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. I like 1/2 inch on these edges just for more security when I'm sewing, but on the serger does not matter. So since I kind of sort of, and I have like a whole bowl of orange over there. So I'm going to not cut it and I'm going to continue this experimental process. Trust the process. Yes, there you go. Trust the process. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to trust the process. But I did mess up because what had happened was I should have done the opposite. I should have done one inch here and then 2 inches going up instead of what I did, so that it'll be, I don't know how to describe this. And because I can describe things and I can talk about things when like I told my brain like, okay, I'm doing a tutorial. So I would have been great at explaining things had I been working on a tutorial, but I'm not, and my brain is all mush right now. It is mush. So if I don't make sense, I'm so sorry. But I am going to do exactly that. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to keep going. And I think that this might turn out to be a happy mistake. Let's go. Oh, it looks good, right? It looks real good. And I can see through that I lined it up. You can't see it, but you guys, like behind you guys, it's the window. So I can kind of like see through a little bit and I see that I lined it up perfectly. So let's trust the process on the other side. We are gonna trust the process. I'm lining it up. It's gonna look funny. It's gonna look funny. It's gonna look funny, but that's okay. And now it looks the same. Oh, wait. I don't know why I can't hold it the same. Okay. So it looks the same, like that funny looking waves. So I'm going to hold it here. Oh, wait. There it is. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Oh, come on. I was able to hold one and not the other. The line is together. So had I did the right dimensions, I wouldn't be fighting with the placement. It kind of like the point of cutting it is so that it kind of like falls into its own place. So I'm just gonna worry about it being lined up together because at this point I don't think I'm holding it right. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It is going to be okay. All right, here we go. It is lined. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, it's lined, and I did mess up a little bit. It kind of like tucked here, but it's okay. Totally okay. And now we can kind of see a little bit how it's boxed. A little bit. And that's exactly what I was imagining. I really wish that I can like show the inside because it's so hard to like show. But that's exactly the size that I was imagining, where it's not so big, not so wide. And I'm just gonna cut the tail a little bit, not so much, because at the end of the day, that's gonna be inside. But you still don't want like all that thread inside the liner, you know? Okay, so let me, just for the sake of showing, I'm going to kind of do this. See? No, the way I'm showing it is just not, that angle is not right. But, ooh, there it is. See? Nicely squared, and it's not super wide, so it's just like perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. So, unfortunately, for as much as I know I messed up, I'm going to repeat the same exact thing to the outer, because trusting the process, I it worked out. So, just so that they can be equal, I'm going to do the same thing, because we trusted the process and it worked. And if I don't do it exactly the same way, it's not going to be the same. It's just not going to be the same. So we're going to trust again. We are going to trust it again. And I only have 15 minutes. So let me just kind of not talk so much, because I really want to get at least this one. Oh, what am I doing? I do want to get at least one whole tote bag done with you guys. Just for Skittles, I'm improvising the words here. Just for the Skittles and giggles, if you know, you know. I am going to not sew the bottom. I said I need to do it the same exact way so that I don't. I have to do it the same way. Never mind. Scratch that. Oops. Did I do that or did I go up to the edge? I think I went up to the edge. Is that why I'm struggling? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit easy peasy because I don't have to do um, fabric straps. I'm using these guys. I want to try something. I'm all about experiments. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't not why doesn't like more people talk about this? You guys. You guys. We need to talk about this. So I need to like we need to talk about this. So a lot of times you see a lot of like tutorials on making tote bags, and usually they will go ahead and do this and then put it on, and then you'll just top stitch and yada yada. But this is almost invisible, like it's almost invisible. uh, Obviously I have to like clean it up and like tuck in the edges, but that's almost invisible. And to make it even more invisible, come on, I can match the thread. So I am sad to say that because I only have 8 more minutes, I am not gonna finish the whole bag because I would need to like like rethread the machine and all of that, yada yada, and I don't have time, but I am gonna. Dang it, I don't have time for that. Okay, it's totally okay. So I'm just gonna do this for now. I'm just gonna set it up. Obviously, I need to insert the straps, but I just want to see. Cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, so you guys, I'm going to flip this inside out, sort of. It's not really, but and then kind of show you. And then I'm gonna just kind of look at comments for like 5 minutes and talk to you guys. And then I have a lot to make, so don't feel bad. Um, I I hope you don't because I will be back. Um, I might just come in like early morning, like tomorrow. I don't work until Thursday, so I'm gonna be working here all these days. So I could just come back and keep working on tote bags this week with you guys live, and then that way we can actually see more of the finished products. Um, but you guys, this is it. Oops. This would be, if you can imagine, um, kind of sort of. This would be this would be it. It is a larger tote bag, but I mean, that's large tote bags are always necessary. And then um, there's going to be smaller ones and all of that. So, yeah. Yay. You guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. You guys are gonna get used to me and my hot messes. Mess. All right, let's go back into the comments for just a few minutes. Hi, Linda. Hi, Marissa. Cut half the total width if you want. Yeah, honestly, I thought of that after, but then I was like, I think it could work. And it did. It actually did work. But I don't want to have to go through that every single time. So because that's the whole point of cutting that little square so that it can like line up and it's gonna fall into place on their own, and the process of sewing is gonna go a lot smoother and less stressful. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of the pattern. Thinking about attempting to make myself some project bags, but have never been taught to sew and wouldn't know where to start with putting a zip. Tina, zipper. Yes, would that would be fun. I love everything that has a zipper, and I am so intimidated by zippers. I had it in my hands. Actually, I had it yesterday. Where did I put it? It's Bella's. I embroidered. I made it. I made a bag, and watch me find it. I feel like I put it around here. Watch me find it when I don't know where I put it. That's gonna bother me. That's probably going to like show up when I'm not on the live because I just had it. I put it to the side. I was like, oh, let me. I keep putting this. Anyways, let's move. Let me like move on from my train of thought because that's gonna bother me. Where is it? I swear I had it. Okay, anyways, I made a zipper bag. I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it next to my machine, and I'm going to show you tomorrow because I made one and then I embroidered in the process, like, you know, between steps, I embroidered a little design for my daughter Bella, and that one is a zipper. So that's one of the very first ones that I ever made with the zipper, and I'm still not good at it, but I tried it and it was really, really good. I say go for it. See, I have the zippers here. I have the whole bag here. I'll show you tomorrow. I will show you tomorrow because this thing is going to show up as soon as I hit the off button. But that will be very fun. I'm new. Can you please give me a tip of some advice? Um, for sewing, or what kind of advice are you looking for? If you come back tomorrow, we can chit chat a little bit more because I will have more time to talk. I wouldn't do that. Are you talking about cutting half um the half inch? When is your next live? It's going to be tomorrow. Lisa, that's a good point. Thank you, Janet. Yes. Oh, Linda. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, friends. So I see that it is already 12:02. I am going to be a moderator over at my friend Cheri's live. So if you want to continue on with the crafting, then go over to Hoop and Home over to Cheri's live so that way we can continue. It is going to be a different craft. It's going to be we're going to be crafting and learning and chatting and doing all fun things all about the oh my god, I'm blanking out. It is all about the um knitting machines with the centros and addies and all other sorts of fun things. So I will link it down below her channel. I don't know if I have any moderators right now so that you can link Hope and Home's um channel, but otherwise you can, I will immediately put it in the description so you'll be able to go over there. Thank you so much for joining me in this very um all over the place work with me on the totes, and I will be back tomorrow morning. It'll probably be close to like about 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So if anything, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, friends.